All right, this is my final project's ERD. I named it NoteShare tentatively because I wanted it to be a competitor to Apple Music and Spotify. I feel like it shares a lot of the same ideas on the back end that Spotify and Apple Music do, while at the same time innovates in certain ways, such as BPM and other things that I'll get to in a second. But to start out, we have the artist table, which obviously only has the artist ID and the artist name, which has a one-to-many relationship with albums, which has album ID as the primary key, album name, artist ID, and release date. Going over here, we have a one-to-many relationship between that and songs, song ID as the primary key, and other attributes such as genre, length, rank, release date, and BPM, as in beats per minute or the speed of a song. I also put rank in here. It's very important because one of the things I wanted to innovate on in my system is if you had a song and you wanted to rank it, you could be able to do that. So if you press shuffle on the music player, it would probably recommend playing the ones you like more often, or at least first. Moving over here, we have a one to many relationship with features, with the primary key as feature ID and a foreign key as song ID, feature artist as another attribute. What's nice about this is between when you go to Power BI, it'll return features as null if obviously the artist didn't have a feature in their song, which is very nice because it feels like it just kind of meshes together proper. Coming down this way, we find our junction, our many-to-many relationship between song and playlist, with playlist song in the middle, playlist ID and song ID both being primary and foreign keys, with rank in playlist as another attribute to this table. Going down here, we have playlist with playlist ID as the primary key, and then playlist name as the other attribute. Then we go down to here, where we go to user ID and playlist ID as both primary and foreign keys. And then finally, app user with user ID as the primary key, and then username as the other attribute. Now, I wanted to come over here real quick and pull up my query that made it possible for me to kind of put my information onto Power BI for it to be examined statistically in a more visual sense. So what do we have here? I have aliases, a lot of aliases, such as A, AL, S, F, UPS, and yeah, I think that's all of them. And those kind of stand for album, song, artist, artist for A, album, AL, S for song, F for feature, P for playlist, U for user, UPS for user playlist song. Um, and then I have join statements, which kind of mesh it all together. So we have two types of joins here. We have the standard join, and then we have the left join. So we use joins to connect artists, album, and song tables. This kind of ensures that we only retrieve the data that are matching the records in all three tables. We don't want a jumble of uh, of that data because it would pretty much ruin the entire point of a system. Along with the fact that we'd probably get sued for saying an artist's song is not theirs. And we also have left joins for more optional things. These optional things are things such as playlist songs. Excuse me, I just lost myself. Where am I? Left joins, yes. Left joins for tables such as features, playlist songs, playlists, and user playlists. This is like more optional data. We don't necessarily need it in every table. Not every selection is going to have this, but we're at least going to need a song. We're at least going to need the album. We're at least going to need the artist. These things are pivotal for the system to actually work, for anything to actually be retrieved. Everything else, more or less, is optional. That's everything I have for this. I did want to kind of touch base and show you the ability of Power BI, despite the fact I'll be sending the link regardless. Things such as seeing a user's playlist or what playlists they share, uh, and just seeing the percentage splits and the average BPM of each genre and all